Hi everyone, welcome. We're back on Danganronpa. Um, full disclosure, I have to
Hello.
I have to fully disclose this. I feel like we have been talking about how we feel like we have stopped being as excited for this game as we once were. um, so I'm gonna try to dial back the complaints. Just know there are a lot, and I'm very sorry about that. I feel like if you just
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel like every
I,
time we play, we're just
I
complaining.
feel really bad for anyone who comes in and just like, "Oh my god, I love this game." And I'm like, "I fucking can't stand my time in this game." And I think the reason is because okay, this is totally me as expectation wise. So I was told, cool, murder mystery, right? So I'm expecting it to, mind you, I already watched the anime, so I kind of already know, but I'm expecting this to be like, Ace Attorney. Like, that was hard as hell.
hmm
And then I come here and everything was hand delivered to me on a silver platter. And but also being told, everyone telling me in the game I'm fucking stupid. And I'm just like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? It's just like, so I don't have to use
Yeah.
any brain power, but you guys are still insulting me. But I don't have to use any brain power to solve this, but everyone is still insulting me while I solve the case. I was like, I'm getting annoyed by like how the game treats the player, me, in the game.
Right.
And it's
Yeah. I feel like you can like something, but also have a lot of critique for it, and I feel like our biggest complaint is there's a lot of missed potential in terms of not like there are some story tweaks that could definitely make it better. Um but I think the thing that really kind of is laborious is playing it. Like I feel like the gameplay itself uh needs to be like streamlined a little bit. There's so many instances where things are repeated multiple times. You're kind of the whole like walking through the school mechanic kind of there's kind of no point. Like I feel like the game is 90% visual novel. Um I think that the walking around and clicking aspect doesn't really work. I think it would be better if it was more like a otome, and then when you're doing the investigation, like in Ace Attorney, Phoenix, right?
mhm. It was very visual
Basically, you're
novel.
in one room and you click around. Yeah,
Yeah.
like kind of that aspect.
And I feel like if you did want to do a walking around mechanic and finding clues, then don't put an exclamation point on where I'm supposed to go. Make me actually work for this. Make me
Right.
actually walk around, try and find
Yeah.
clues, and do things.
Yeah. And yeah, just I feel like there's like a lot of like I said, there's a lot of missed opportunities. I feel like the bones of it are really good. It's just like small things that kind of snowball into like frustration, like frustrating mechanics like the games and
I also feel like we're
investigating.
mhm.
Yeah.
I also feel like we are talking around a certain subject that would alienate a lot of people. But thank you, Lord, for saying that's fair. No need to hide your opinions. Thank you.
Mhm.
I couldn't even if I tried. Um,
Right.
um, but I feel like what we are walking around is my internet seems to be wonky again. It doesn't seem to be dropping, but it's just like a little delayed. So if there is a little delay, apologies.
Okay.
But what we're talking around is also just like I can tell. I've been playing games. I'm a avid reader. I can tell when something wants to hide when there's a special princess in a media.
Oh
and
yeah, like a beloved
they
character.
want
Yes, they're
to hype up this character. This character can do no wrong in this piece of media, and they're always practically perfect in every way. um
they
be
also have
it
a lot of plot armor.
And that is the problem with a lot of these characters, in my opinion. I don't think a lot of them are actually that interesting. They just, are dressed really cool, but they're kind of like the worst. Mainly Byakuya, Toko, Celeste. Um, like there's a lot of characters that are just like, they have this quirk about them that would make them interesting if they were the only
like,
ones.
yeah.
But like,
or even like take those annoying elements and make them an obstacle in the game.
yes.
Like what if
Toko
Byakuya or Toko actually prevented you from investigating?
That would, honest to God, be interesting. That would fucking be cool. Like I had to defeat
you would
one
have
of
to
these
like
people.
find a way to like send them away.
I would have loved if we didn't have the whole split personality thing, which I already went in multiple hours of detail while we were playing this game, why I fucking hate it. But it would have been really cool if Toko was just the serial killer and she said, okay, and you know what I mean? Like, she's not a dual personality.
Right.
She's just been hiding it, and when we unveil it, she's like, fuck y'all bitches. You know what I mean? Like, if she just came out and said that, that would have been interesting. But because you made it a dual personality, it's the most obnoxious thing to have to deal with. And like the whole Celeste thing, like Celeste is supposed to be smart. She was the dumbest person. You know what I mean? Like, her thing was, it just, I felt like I felt like I was being treated like an idiot. Like, I feel like there's so many like beloved characters. Oh, we could put Kyoko in there too, because Kyoko is also like a beloved character. Everything she does is infallible, and here she is being a fucking cunt like for the past 6 hours. And I'm just like, yo, fuck you, eat my dick, like eat my shit. Like, what the fuck?
I think that there is a lot of hand-holding that the game does, and I hate comparing it to Ace Attorney.
I hate doing that too,
but I
but
feel
it's
like
just...
Ace Attorney really just, it drops you in there and it's like, good luck.
And that is, honest to God, I never thought I would miss something doing that to me, but it really did just throw you in there, and it says you have 24 hours to solve a case. Good luck, my dude. And it fucking bounced, and then you have to fucking scramble.
Right. I almost kind of wish that the characters were a little bit more antagonistic to each other.
Yeah,
I think that would add another layer of interest. Like, we were talking about it last session, but I almost kind of wish that Kyoko wasn't the kind of tutorial guiding hand.
I wish you would actually suspect her. I wish you would actually
I wish that she was more of a suspicious person, and that up until a certain point, like up until like the Sakura reveal, we would really believe that, hey, she could be the spy, or like any of them. Like, I feel like we could have thought Byakuya was a spy at some point, because he was so kind of secretive. I mean, like, yeah, there should be more red herrings, like, I don't think.
I also feel like, again, going back to the whole there's these beloved characters. I feel like that argument that Hina was having with Byakuya and Toko, well, Toko because she was just there and she just lost the button, but having with Byakuya, because the game treats Byakuya like a special little princess, Hina has to lose the argument, even though previously in other arguments they have sided with whoever had the same argument. Because this argument that Hina is presenting is not the first time we've had this argument. We've had this argument multiple times, but this is the first time that we don't side with the person making that argument. We're siding with Byakuya because Byakuya is the game's princess, and we have to, like, our princess can never do anything wrong kind of scenario, right?
There's definitely a lot of characters that... There's two types of characters, I feel like. There are the characters that just kind of sit by on the sidelines and let things happen, and then there are the ones that are very loud and opinionated. And I feel like whenever Byakuya, who is being the loud opinionated one, is going off, the other characters that are quiet don't necessarily agree with him, but they are enabling him by not saying something. And instead of having the correct reaction of shut the fuck up, Byakuya, they were telling Hina to like rein herself in. When the entire time they've been there,
It's been the
Byakuya has been
opposite.
treating every single person like shit,
Mm-hmm.
on and on, ranting, and no one has stood up to him at all. They just kind of tolerate him, let him do whatever. And I feel like he should be getting more shit.
No, he should. So like it's just like the
Right.
game wants you to always side with these specific characters, be it Byakuya, Toko, or Kyoko. And I'm putting Kyoko in there because I know like I
Right.
sound like a bitter ass bitch putting two people I fucking hate. But let's put Kyoko in there. I don't particularly hate her, but I'm
almost kind of
frustrated with
feel
her
like
character.
I feel like Kyoko, like I love her, but I almost kind of feel like she isn't a character sometimes.
No, she
Like
isn't,
she's
and
really
that's the
just a
problem with her.
mechanic.
And
Like
that's the
she's just
problem with her.
there to be an like I guess like you know the paperclip that would always pop up when
Yeah.
you're on like Microsoft. Like
Mhm.
she's like that.
God, we're old. We really showed how old we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just that's basically it. And it's just like so much about it. And you know, we have to go on these fucking investigations that take fucking hours to do. And it's always someone saying, and like I want, and I'm okay, again, I'm tired of Kyoko existing. I want Makoto to be the one to find these things. I want Makoto to be like, I'm investigating, I found these things, and not for Kyoko to hold his hand, walk him through them, the things again, and then find these things. No, fucking have him do it. Have him fucking do it. Or, you know, again, just like Ace Attorney, have him fucking do it. And if he doesn't do it, guess what? We automatically lose the fucking trial. So there is more of an incentive to go through and do, you know, look. Like, why make us look, but handhold us, give us the things, and then, like, you know what I mean? Like, if we're walking around, why are you giving it to us? We should be looking for it. Like, stop.
It almost kind of feels like it's somewhere in between an actual detective game and a visual novel. Like it needs to kind of make up its mind. Do you want to just be a visual novel where everything like happens and you just go through it? Yeah, or is there actually gonna be like some problem solving and investigating that you have to do on your own, and you're gonna be kind of stumped.
And I do really like Makoto as a character, but I really hate the fact that they completely like nerf everything about him. Like I fucking hate Kyoko sometimes because like the existence of Kyoko makes it that Makoto cannot grow as a character. If he's gonna be this super ultimate lucky person, I need him to really like do it. You know what I mean? I need him to
like
really
show us that you're lucky.
Show us that not only are you not even like you're lucky, but like you're not just lucky. Like you didn't get here. Like the difference between him and then the other guy that's lucky in game 2 is that the guy in game 2 is a fucking idiot and everything falls for him. But Makoto does actually pave ways to make his luck actually happen. Like he, you know, like he's smart enough to have, you know, had the foresight. You know, like he saw, like, you know, his third eye opened, and like 5 steps before he did one thing, and that one thing mattered 5 steps later. You know what I mean? So it's just like, let me see that. Let me see him do that. But you won't do that because Kyoko exists, and Kyoko needs to do something. So she's gonna handhold us in our investigation. But Lord
it
did
almost
say,
kind of feels like Kyoko was supposed to be the main character first, and then then they changed their mind.
Yeah. Okay, so Lore said, I think the game definitely relies on you feeling a connection with these characters, or rather the stereotypes of these characters and their interactions. And if you don't feel that, it kind of becomes a repetitive linear story. Okay, yes, actually you are correct. I think, yes, Lore, actually you are fucking correct, because I really don't care for the majority of these characters. I'm so sorry. So sorry to tell everybody. I feel like I really liked Mondo. I really liked Chihiro.
They die.
Yeah, they're gone. They're literally gone.
They're
I really don't care.
gone.
Like, you know what
Yes. Oh my god, you're so. You know what? Actually, yeah. I feel like all the characters we really like got killed.
I mean? I really don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I like Hina, but everyone's shitting on Hina, which is pissing me off. I like Makoto, but again, Makoto's being nerfed by Kikyo existing. I like Sakura, but again, she's being nerfed because Byakuya needs to be put on his throne by his overlords of the dev team. Like, it's just like,
yeah. You know what? That's also another really good point. I kind of feel like both Byakuya and Hina are both really emotional and reactive characters. But Byakuya never gets chastised for his outbursts
because the game wants him to be this special little princess. They won't let him ever happen to him. And that is the problem when you have a little princess in the game. I like Kyoko, but her problem is that she has no perceivable flaws. She's a perfect person. Exactly, and that's my problem with
that's
her.
why I kind of feel like she's not really a character.
And that's
like,
why
yes, she is a character in the game, but I feel like she was created not for the purpose to be another wacky character
or
to
tell
like
a story.
Right. But more so to be a vehicle to push the story forward.
Yeah.
Makoto is not pushing the story forward himself. It's Kyoko doing everything and then being like, hey, look at this thing I found. You should go check it out.
And the thing is, I feel like Makoto could. Like, we have little instances of Makoto, like, you know, doing... But, like, they won't let him. Like, it's like the game won't let him have a thought. And it's really annoying. Like, if you're gonna make a main character, make him be a main character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trust... I like a pathetic loser. I will be here and I will root for this moron to the bitter end. Like, you know what I mean? And you said at least Byakuya is snobby and a jerk. I agree, and that's why I put Kyoko and Byakuya and Toko on the same playing field, because like they are practically perfect and the game is protecting all of them, and it's just like, give me something, you know what I mean? And like Byakuya's snobby and a jerk, but the game never treats him that way. They're like, yes, whatever the princess wants. But yeah, it's just like the game doesn't perceive him as snobby and a jerk. The game rewards him for doing these things. And same thing with, you know, Toko having her dual personality. And then so with Kyoko basically being a non-entity. And it's just like, well, Byakuya's baby girl.
Yeah, that's why I kind of feel like I said before, I feel like there's a lot of missed potential. I think the game could be so much better and more streamlined if certain things were changed, certain elements were added. I said before, if Kyoko was more of her own person, separate from being the help, like Makoto's helper, if Byakuya and Toko were actually antagonistic, if the game just kind of stopped holding your hand and made you like flounder a little bit more, yeah, I think that's those are my main critiques outside of character frustrations.
I agree. It's just a lot of that. I really wish that they would have made Byakuya more antagonistic, that we get to fight him. He was like, you know, doing things. I wish
or
Toko...
even if he was like so this is more in Phoenix Wright, but there is a counter person to the main character in like the Ace Attorney games.
No, trust me, in Ace Attorney it was that fucking racist British guy that everyone kept telling me he's not racist, and I was like, he's racist.
Was he in every trial?
Yes. You never remember that man? That man pissed me off.
I can't remember.
And I kept calling him racist, and everyone's like, he's not racist. I was like, yes, he is. He's calling me a Japanese boy. He racist.
Yeah. Like, I almost kind of wish that was Byakuya.
I wish,
he would undermine the investigation by giving us like a red herring, and then we kind of have to like brain maneuver our way out of it.
Yes, that would be very interesting. I really wish Toko
Yeah.
was actually like a bloodthirsty
Yeah.
serial
'Cause
killer,
then,
not just like a
like,
not just a dual personality
yeah.
one. Like that would be
Yeah.
honestly really interesting to like never be
Right.
able to trust this girl as she's walking
Yeah.
around and
'Cause,
be
like,
always scared.
I don't feel like the Genocide Jack
It's
thing
not
is
cool.
horrible, but I think some of the execution is like Toko's kind of a useless character.
She is. That's why. Yeah, that's why I put her
Yeah.
and Byakuya together, because she's useless. She does nothing, and that's why I said
Yeah.
she'd be more interesting and be more appealing and be more kind of like useful if she was actually like, you know, actually was like loud and proud a serial killer. So when people are
Yeah.
killing, you kind of have to scarily go to Toko and be like, excuse me, Mrs. Jack, can you
Mhm.
can you help me? You know what I mean? Like you have to scarily rely on the serial killer to help you with the serial killings. Like
Yeah.
it would be actually interesting that way. It'd be interesting if you actually never trusted Kyoko the entire time you were with her until the very end with Sakura. It would, to change these characters would honestly make the story 1,000 times better. And you notice how they're still doing their things. They're still doing the things that the game assigns them to do. Detective, crazy murderer, and fucking jackass. They're still doing it, but they're doing it in a concise way that helps the story, not just
Right.
being there.
Right.
But anyway, we do have to get back to this game
Yeah.
and see what's behind this thing. Which, by the
Yeah.
way, I forgot what's behind this thing.
I forgot too, but we gotta go in there. Hey, Makoto. You know what? Why are we even worrying? Because the game is gonna tell us
The game's gonna
5
tell us.
times.
Don't worry. Yeah, you're right. Actually, we don't even have to worry. The game's gonna tell us what the fuck to do.
Yeah. Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you.
Suck my dick. How about that? How about that? How about you
Go-
just fucking go down and suck my dick?
Go and check again.
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. If only Priscilla was here, she would bring the drama. Oh my god, you know my sister, my 8-year-old sister, she still talks about that one game that I played. She's like, oh my god, it was so much fun. I'm like, it was. Just walking around. Oh, that one girl. You know, I remember one girl asked, and it was like one of the little achievements, or like one of the little like side things was like, don't get a booty shot, but I could never not get a butt shot. So she always get better. But like when you walk away, it's just so cinematic. The way I'm just like, you know, I'm sorry. I have a vision. I have a vision, and only a select people understood the vision. I refuse to believe you, said my ex when I tried to explain why the girl on my bed was just a bed reviewer. Rick, what the fuck?
Are you trying to be Vincent?
Yeah. Apparently, was she blonde with the ugly ass boils?
Oh no!
Her hair was ugly. You
Yeah,
can't
it
tell me her hair
was.
wasn't.
Read your line.
She was so forceful. I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. So, like, is she doing that so that we can get jumped?
I think she's doing that so that whoever's watching doesn't think that like. Oh, so whoever's watching doesn't know what we're going in there for, which is basically to connect. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I burped. To connect,
Right, and there's no
alter
cameras
ego.
in there, so...
It's to connect alter ego to a network.
Right.
But if
And because Kyoko is standing outside, like basically saying like you go check and I'll wait out here, they can't come through the front, like through the door and bum rush him like before.
the whole ploy, the reason we're here is to connect alter ego to the network.
Right.
But we can't say that we're doing that. So The lie is
Right.
the
To
lie
look for more
is
documents.
oh, the documents are missing. She's like, I don't believe you. Go check again, you fucking dumbass.
Right.
And I'm gonna make sure you
Right,
don't
right,
run
right, right.
away. So I'm gonna be right here waiting for you, giving her a reason to stay
Okay,
there.
gotcha. And a reason for him to be in there.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, first we have to find a network cable. All right, should be at the side.
Fuck.
Right?
Probably in the drawer.
Sure. Maybe. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Okay, you are so right. Completely forgot about that.
I mean, I figure like it wouldn't be on the ground, so the only other place could be the drawer.
Found it. This is a network cable, right? I believe so. Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. That should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here, you and all the rest of us, as friends.
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Aww.
I know.
Makoto.
How'd it go?
Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Oh, Kyoko!
What?
Yes?
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Damn.
Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? They're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. me hearing that, I'm like, okay, I was thinking, so okay, and yes, I am.
Yeah.
I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
Then what should we do?
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why alter ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
You're right. That's our only option. Can't wait for something bad to happen. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Can't wait for a bad thing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of tired. As I laid down in bed. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I thought we were going to do the ding ding.
You're gonna knock the fuck out.
Oh, he knocked
I think it was
out.
past then.
I had completely dozed off.
Who's ringing his doorbell?
Who's at my door? Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, it's still daytime? Crazy.
Right? Did he go to bed early?
Yeah. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. I think I would have to kill you just for that.
Mm-hmm.
Rattle.
Makoto, get out here.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. I think we found a death. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
Oh no. What? Sakura die! As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. This is too much. This is too much anxiety for me.
I know, right? I'm trying to fucking sleep!
Right? Goodness.
Your insomnia would be fucked up.
I would... The reason I feel like the only reason I would
commit a murder.
Yeah, I think the only reason I would kill someone is because no one's letting me sleep. I had too much anxiety, I couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like... I mean, this is not the intention of the mastermind, but I feel like it's really easy to, like, get people to want to kill each other. You just have to deprive them.
No, it is. And that's exactly what's happening. There's no entertainment. Like, you barely get anything. And the entertainment you do get is either very quick or short-lived. That's why they have, like, you know, I think they said manga series, but, like, it's still ongoing.
It's like
you don't have the complete condition.
It's old, yeah.
Yeah, so basically you have, like, there's so many instances for, like, mild entertainment, but when it ends, like, you start going crazy, you know what I mean? It's a high tense environment, so you are literally going insane in this high tense environment. There's no moment of relaxation ever. You're always looking behind your shoulder. There's no concept of time here, which you don't think time.
It's like the Love Island thing.
You don't think time actually matters until it's gone. Like when you don't know the time of something, like, it is fucking crazy. This is a girl this is a girl who has time blindness. Like, it is crazy how, like, I realize how much time has passed.
Time blindness.
Yes. When you realize how much time has passed when doing one little thing, you start fucking going haywire. Like, I would go crazy here. This is not a good thing. This is basically, they are living how reality shows are made, and those things are made for people to go crazy. It's not a good environment. It's actually known as psychologically damaging.
Prime for like you said, psychological, like, unrest.
Yeah, you're always on edge. You're always, like, you're always on cue. You have no point to relax. There's no area to relax. There's always something stressful. You don't have any, like, brief of entertainment. You only have each other, and everyone is out to get you and out to kill you. So you know what I mean? Like, there's literally nothing to help you, and it would drive anyone to kill people. That's why I said, like, I don't hold it against anyone when they murder people in this game, because it is awful. Anyone would do it, you know what I mean? I think it's quite I kind of I'm applauding the people who haven't murdered anyone in this game, because you literally fought against your own, like,
your own nature.
Not nature. I don't believe in that stuff.
Or psychology.
Yeah, your own, like, mental unrest. You fought against everything in your body,
right,
to, like, do this morally thing.
I was thinking nature because I feel like everyone in this kind of situation is primed to go insane.
Yeah.
Like,
no, okay.
Like, you will,
okay, that's what you meant. Because I don't believe in that whole thing that all humans are meant to hurt each other. I don't believe in that at all. Yeah. But it's more.
No.
I don't believe in that at all.
Right,
because
like how they say that that people we are social creatures, and that no matter how much people say, like, oh, I like to be alone, no, like, that's a fucking lie.
No, yeah, that's a lie. But yeah, so, like, it's more like, is it the bare minimum not killing people? In this case, no. In this case, honestly, like, you went against your own mental programming, your own mental decline, You went against everything to do this because anyone would have done
against
it.
the odds, like against the
That's why
percentage, like the
yeah.
percent chance that you were gonna lose it.
That's why I applaud all the people in this game who haven't killed anybody, because that honestly, I think you did something that I don't think any of us could actually do. I'm gonna put myself in there. I don't think I would have been able to do it at all. I think honestly, just the food, the just saying the dining room is closed at a certain time would honestly send me to a tailspin. Who do I gotta kill to get some sleep around here? No, seriously, that would be me.
Well, you already heard from me. I said that I would poison somebody. You can't trace it back to you. You just have to bide your time. Like once you steal the poison, you just have to wait until there's like a moment where people's guards are down. Not right away, but at some point we're all trusting each other. We all sit down for a meal and, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's why long-winded way. I applaud everybody here who hasn't murdered anybody, because you literally went against the entire odds, and I don't blame anyone who actually has killed someone.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
The rec room. Okay, let's hurry. Run. I think it's you have to talk to. Well, click it. I feel like you have to talk to her.
Oh.
Makoto, Kyoko. You know what's wrong. Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did, no! Sakura,
You cut off from me.
I knew it was gonna happen, but no!
I know. I just hate that all of the characters we like die.
Exactly, or they get shitted
Except
on.
for Leon. Fuck that guy. I don't like him. But anyway.
You're so annoying. I don't know why you don't like Leon. Leon was fine. He was just kind of annoying. He was just kind of annoying.
No, he's annoying.
There's no crime of being annoying. He's fine. It does not mean he has to die.
Well, I don't have to like him.
Oh my god, but you don't have to wish murder on him.
He makes me think of a discount juggalo.
Stop! Leave him alone! Oh my goodness.
Saying.
Anyway, you're so mean to this man who's done nothing wrong. He's just cringe. That's fine. No, it's fine. Is she unconscious?
Yeah, Laura says, magnets, how do they work?
She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey. What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'd be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said.
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Hair.
In other words,
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Then I'll go get something to break in. Break it with. Wait, right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right?
Makoto, please.
I don't think anyone wants to believe suicide happened.
Yeah. Though I guess, well, they haven't, like, come across her body. Like, they're just kind of looking in the window. So even if all three of them are looking through the window and see Sakura, that doesn't really count as discovering the body. I guess they have to physically be in the room. Yeah.
And, like, does suicide count for a trial? Like, I mean, I feel like it would, only because the
I feel like it, yeah, like you said, I feel like it would, because the objective is not, it's to either someone wins or everyone gets killed. So
yeah,
I feel
so
like
if it's a suicide, then
they-
it'd be an easy
right.
kill everyone scenario.
Right.
Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. And that silence didn't last long. Here! Ah, I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Why always make Makoto do everything?
Why me? That's another thing I fucking hate. Like, instead of just having
I
Makoto...
thought that Kyoko was a bad bitch from the streets.
Right.
You better get that broom.
And that's another thing that I fucking hate. Like, again, going back to our main critique. If you're gonna have Makoto do things, make Makoto do things. Why are you having someone hold his hand to do things? Let him be the assertive one. Let him also be in fear of his friend's life. You know what I mean? He was defending this girl to the bitter end, and like he's terrified now with Hina. You know, he basically said, "It's Sakura. She's big. She'll live, right?" And then like the only person that he perceives that he trusts doesn't answer. Now he's frantic. He rips the broom off from Hina and starts breaking down the window. Let him have this emotional journey. Let us feel this frantic need with him. Why is it just like step by step?
You know, because he
kind of
is passive sometimes. Like, I mean, he does have his monologues, but that's after the fact.
Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. We could have removed that line. This game is too wordy at times. We don't need the direction of every single thing that happened. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my head through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just... I pushed it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her,
Aww.
she's smiling.
You know what's sad about this too? I would say that she is considered like a warrior. I feel like amongst warriors, suicide is looked down upon or is like the coward's way out. and like it's like a disgrace. So it kind of it's really sad that that is her.
That's
Her
her
end.
ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's a weird, like right now, it's a, the way I'm interpreting this suicide, it's like a weird, I was gonna say
I almost feel like she didn't have to kill herself.
No, okay, so what I'm gonna say answers why,
Yeah.
answers what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a weird, and bastardization is such a mean word to say. But it's the only thing I could think of. Like, it's not it. It's kind of is, but it's not at the same time. It just has, it gives the vibe of seppuku, but without the stab, cut neck, cut head
Yeah,
off
no,
situation.
that's why I said it's really sad because that's dishonorable.
But it is, but you do seppuku to atone for something that you did, and I think that she's doing that because she was because she was the
spy.
yeah. So it feels like she's committing seppuku, and it's just really sad.
Yeah. I always feel like seppuku was like such a sad. It's always such like a sad like moment in whatever story or
All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then
a body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh?
Why they have Chihiro in this?
that's what I was thinking.
Because like I know
should be
alter ego
Sakura.
like right. Like I don't remember.
I don't think they like using Sakura. By the way, I saw another sprite of Sakura, and it's like she's skinny and she's skinny and pale.
Oh, weird.
I think it's like a flashback before this game, and Sakura used to be.
Oh, before Sakura got buff.
She was skinny and pale. She was
Ew.
yeah. She still had bandages, so it seems like she was still training, but she didn't get buff and tan in that timeline.
That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
It's just Japan. They don't understand how bodies work.
Cause like I feel like Sakura's backstory is that all her life she has been training. So why would there ever be a point where she's skinny and pale?
This is Japan.
Yeah.
That's the answer to everything. This is Japan. They don't understand how bodies work.
They had to make sure you saw her when she was fit the societal standard.
Which they don't even fit them. It's wild. How like they're like, oh, here's let me be stereotypical right now. Here's a Latina body, but like you can't but you can't be over a size 100. But or no, size 200, because the only way to get a Latina body is to be over 200. But you know, whatever. It's just I'm just a person with eyes and a brain. What do I know?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
Oh. I hear Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that sentence. I can only look at Sakura's dead body.
I feel like Hina is too empathetic for this shit. Because she's literally crying at every single murder. Like, this is,
I feel so bad for her. I think they do need a Hina character, honestly, but the problem is that because Byakuya is our little special little princess, Hina's characterization is kind of thrown into like the dirt.
I feel like she's just suffering. She's just there to suffer.
I know we all like the artwork. I'm gonna be the one to say I don't like it. They look so dead behind the eyes.
Oh, I was just gonna be quiet, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's just the art style, but.
Well, you said what? You like the art
this
style?
Reminds me of. No, I was saying that this is the art style, but it reminds me. Yeah, it could be shaded better.
They like to put the saturation. It's like they drew it, took a picture of it, and then took the saturation and put it all the way up.
It kind of reminds me of art student blurb or whatever. It reminds me of this friend that I had in art school, and they essentially would like draw every single strand of hair.
Oof.
But the issue with that is
Oof.
that's not how our mind kind of sees hair. Like, yes, and there is every single strand of hair makes up hair, but the way that the eye sees hair is as a shape. Like, you see how like Hina's hair is, it's like one shape, and then you like go in and you add little details, but because like they've like drawn and highlighted and shaded every single strand of hair, it feels really like oily and stringy.
Yeah, I'm looking at Kyoko's right now.
Yeah. And like, that is art style, but it's a little harsh. I think the art style gets better.
It does.
It's just
but
yeah.
So ugly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know people like this art. It's so ugly. I've bit my tongue for how many times we played this game. I think I can speak my truth now. I just had to. This is the stream of speaking truths right now, so I just had to.
We didn't make it in time, girl. I think she was dead a long time ago.
Well, no, he did say I can feel the last remnants of warmth, so she was alive.
Yeah, but
she was alive.
Not when they arrived.
But she was alive very, very recently. So they could have, like, if they were there just like a few
an hour ago.
Yes, they could have saved her.
Well, Makoto was like, I'm going to sleep.
No, he wanted to fucking sleep. It was a very stressful situation.
I will say, I feel like after whatever happened, I don't feel like anybody was spending any time with Sakura after that. I mean, not that we're expecting her to kill herself, but I feel like this was a pretty big revelation, and I kind of felt like Hina would maybe spend all of her time with Sakura, or people would check in with Sakura more, but I almost feel like they didn't care because everybody was off having their own little fucking, snooty shit. Kyoko was having a fucking fit that Makoto didn't tell her everything, and Hina was upset, but she did.
I have to pause. Laura said I was here before Vivi got canceled by the Danganronpa fandom. I don't know. We'll see what happens when someone comes after me saying, "You stupid bitch! How dare you say that about Byakuya?" Fucking hate him.
Oh no! I think that'd be hilarious. It's happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction?
Oh.
No, she's kind of taunting. Then another one. I have to go get them.
Bitch, leave those motherfuckers
Fuck
alone.
those bitches.
Fuck them. Let them come on their own. You don't have to get anybody. Read the line. Did you? Wait,
Yeah, I
you
said this. I said this.
Damn, I'm fucking blacked out. Okay.
I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I need to examine Sakura's body.
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Oh, ogre?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed, I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what that means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, and the sky is blue and the sky is blue and water is wet. Yeah, yeah, and you're a piece of shit that can't get laid. So you know, some things are just so obvious. You don't have to say them with a lure of superiority and thinking that you are smarter than people by saying the sky is blue, fire is hot, and I can't get bitches. No. Whoever. Oh, did it freeze? Okay. Okay, whoever killed her.
No.
Oh, it really delayed that long, huh? Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you, Hirobiaki Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What? What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation.
Why are you
That's kind of
fucking
how it
mad? That's how it works. You know what I mean? Process of elimination. I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it.
You know it?
Ah, geez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just from getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file.
That's right. It's the Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina.
Asahina.
Asahina. Thank you. Or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through that little, with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violate a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. Why? Oh, because you would reveal it.
dime.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, but you got a little pissy potty at. Before you get a little pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
This.
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all.
How can you say that now?
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. I will say that's like the one thing I don't like is whenever someone does get murdered, it's almost like their empathy goes out the window. I mean, I feel like in this case, it's because Sakura was revealed to be the spy, but I feel like the other murders also kind of had that same feeling where they didn't really give a fuck about the person murdered. You know, you have the usual people who are upset, which is like Hina and
Makoto gets upset too.
Makoto.
But he's upset now.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like it's only those two for the most part. Everybody else is kind of like indifferent.
I feel like in the beginning, I think it's fine to be indifferent because they don't really know each other. Also,
They didn't
who
know each
cares?
other.
Also, who
But
cares?
at this
Also,
point in the game,
yes, no, I agree with that point. At this point in the game, I feel like you should be very, very close to these people, and you should actually give a shit.
or just like, you know, I mean, like just like treating that person with like a modicum of respect.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you know.
feel like at this point it should be two things. One, you should be actually sad that the person died because like you know them a lot better by now. And two, you should be more upset a murder happened because now you have to go through a class trial, which it's a 90-10 ratio of you dying. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it should be like, oh my god, Sakura died, and then someone should be like, who the fuck did it? Why do you guys keep fucking doing? You know what I mean? Someone should be angry. Someone should be like, stop! Like you're gonna get us all killed because if you because there's so few numbers now a margin of error is all that's needed to get you guys to get killed. If there was more people, you know, the margin of error is so
It's also
so
majority
low.
vote too.
Exactly. So if just 2 people say this one, that's it, you're gone. You know what I mean? But before, if it was that 2 people, who gives a fuck? There's like 12 of us. You know what I mean? But now it's so low that the margin of error to get killed is much higher. So it's just like, why? It should be, again, someone mad Sakura died, and then someone mad they have to go through this trial. It should be like, everyone should be like literally beating the shit out of each other to make sure that no one fucking kills anyone. Counterpoint, you don't have time to be upset. You have to investigate the trial to do, otherwise you die.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
You know what?
All I
Torpedo.
ask is they be respectful. Yeah, they be respectful. I feel like since Chihiro, they've been kind of shitty. Like, because I kind of feel like Chihiro died, they didn't give two fucks about even a person during the whole trial. Hifumi died, they're like that big fat motherfucker.
That fat bitch. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like, my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. He's fucking ginormous, but my goodness. Leave him alone. He's dead.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. Not one of y'all. Yeah.
I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. My baby, my poor girl.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
Let me pause
What do you
for a
mean,
second.
thorn in your
Let me
side?
pause for a second. I literally thought this when he said Kyoko. I thought this, and he proved it true with this next statement. I thought to myself, he wants Kyoko to stand guard so that he can be the big man on campus.
Yeah!
And he just
I was
said
thinking,
it.
thorn in your side, you haven't fucking solved a single murder.
And you are worried about the wrong person. It's Makoto.
Yeah.
It's Makoto. You're still
The crazy
dead.
thing is, I feel like at some point he did acknowledge that Makoto is like in his way.
An order.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. Hey! Oh my god.
eat my ass!
Get the fuck out of here. What?
So that means only Makoto can investigate.
Ah! Fuck you, bitches. Eat my ass. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
She will fucking kill you.
Imagine Toko just being there. She hasn't said a word, and she's like, "What the fuck did I do?"
Tina's fucking feral, and it's great.
I know, but it's just so funny.
I mean, I hate that this is what it took,
yeah.
and that this is like what she has to go through. But yeah,
This is great. Someone needed to stop these bitches. No, seriously.
Mhm.
Forgive you.
And it's just so funny just imagining Toko's just there and she's like, Toko, you can't. She's like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I just got here. I literally passed the fuck out. I was the other bitch for a second. I woke up. I just got here. Like,
Yeah,
Toko's
well, that's
like-
because she's a pawn.
I know, but it's
She's
just
the
so
henchman. She's the henchman.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go.
it's
She's
just
the
so
henchman.
funny thinking like, Toko, you're equally
She's like-
responsible. And Toko's like,
She's like, what do you mean?
What the
I was.
I was just. What the fuck did I do?
Mhm.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
Go fuck yourself. I hope someone stops them. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. You go, Hina. Come on, someone back her
tell
up.
them.
Back her
up!
Oh my god, we're here.
Oh.
Go, 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 go. I gotta see how they
Oh,
fuck this up,
Hina.
because they're gonna fuck this up. Oh no, my thing's delayed. I don't see what's happening. Okay, if even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Beat the shit out of him.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time.
That's right. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
How about a compromise?
Eat my ass. There's my compromise.
How about you eat my ass?
That's my compromise. Eat my ass. I'm gonna take my fucking
That's my
pants
ass. Yeah.
Eat it.
That's my compromise.
That's my compromise,
I
bitch.
said that's my ass. I meant that's the compromise.
That's my ass.
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
Oh, you're the worst one. I don't want fucking you. No.
Right?
Oh,
You're the
what?
biggest one.
You're the biggest one. I'd rather let
You're
Hero
the
in.
biggest fucking. Oh my god.
I'd rather let Hero in. Fuck you. I don't want you in here.
Right? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? It's not like I have like a wife and 30 children waiting for me at home.
He is 50 after all.
It's freaking
Dennis
hailing
decided.
outside. Oh my god, it's hailing for you? That's crazy. I'm getting tired of this weather. I'm so tired of this weather. Nothing's decided. No one fucking said I was gonna take this compromise. Once again, my compromise is eat my ass. Have you licked my ass yet? Have you eaten it out? Did you give me a good ass rim job? No. You did not eat my ass, so we're not coming in. And I mean literally. I'm not saying figuratively. Literally eat my ass. Then I can let you in.
Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Byakuya lost investigative privileges when he fucked with the case.
Yes,
The
he should
last
not be
time.
allowed to do anything.
I feel like he's not allowed in. He should not be allowed in anywhere. I don't give a fuck.
Here's the thing. I knew they were gonna ruin this. Here we go. Kyoko, again, proving she's a useless character.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
But...
Hey.
Does Kyoko need to get fucking bitch?
she does. She actively does.
We have to find out who killed Sakura. I don't even feel like Byakuya would help.
He's not gonna help. He's...
I don't...
But he's the little special little
I
princess.
don't get the point.
He's the little princess of the
He's
game.
done nothing to, like, win back our trust.
He's the
You know
princess.
what I mean? I feel like, okay. Yeah, but yeah. Because I feel like the way that his character is that he has lost the trust of everyone.
Yeah.
He has outright said that he refuses to adhere to any of everyone's agreed upon rules. He does everything himself. He doesn't care about anyone. He even, like, one of the cases, he even tampered with the evidence to, like, we could have all fucking died. So I don't want to hear shit about you being like, where all our lives are on the line.
It didn't seem to matter
I feel
2
like
cases ago.
Right. So I kind of feel like if he wants to be a part of anything, he needs to earn trust back of everyone. And at this point he hasn't done that, so there's no reason why we should even trust in him to even help anything. I mean, he hasn't helped any of the investigations anyway, so...
But like I'm saying, again, he's the special little princess of this game.
Right.
So he's infallible and
Yeah.
everything he does is correct. No matter what.
No, I'm just thinking about it from the viewpoint of like if I were in this.
No, 100%. If I were in this, I would fucking I would be beating the shit out of that man 24/7.
Yeah.
There'd be no way that he would wake up without being fucking rocked by me. Like every single fucking day when I see him, it's on fucking sight. Every time I'll beat the shit out of him. They're like, ain't no way that he's not.
Seriously.
Like he opens his fucking mouth and I'm beating the shit out of him. Like I would be, the reason why evidence would be destroyed in this room is because I'm throwing everything I can at his fucking face. Like I would be fucking pulling his hair.
There needs to be like a crazy. So like, you know, like I feel like if we were in this, we would, first of all, he would get his ass beat like day one.
Every time he fucking speaks, every time
he opened his mouth,
oh my god,
like,
it would have been, I would have been beating the shit out of him.
Fist in the air, and he would flinch and stop. Oh,
like it would be crazy. Like it was absolutely no way that he would even have self-esteem, a mouth, anything.
Yeah,
like I would fucking like
it
ruin.
It would be us and Mondo kicking his ass.
No, Mondo's not gonna do anything, but it will be us.
Yeah, that's true. We have finally killed Sakura.
Correct.
For those of us still Sakura's memory.
Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
I'm sorry. I read as it was rolling out and it made me so angry. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Oh, so this is why you're really bad at reading your little code cases and you actually thought that you found the murderer in these cold cases. Did you think a coroner was just a little fancy thing a fancy little term? You're an idiot. Like, you are a fucking idiot. Also, Byakuya 5 seconds ago, moving body. No, serious. That's the fucking...
Yes!
This game is so inconsistent. This game is literally fucking inconsistent. I think every chapter was made independently of each other. Because they don't connect at all.
It's because like the character basically their philosophies, it doesn't line up. Unless he's just saying that shit to rile up people.
Probably. He's an S-Lord.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution.
You're all going to die here. Says the little girl in Resident Evil. Finding out who killed Sakura. Please stop it. It's not a matter of hoping
I feel like the talking
goodness.
should have stopped here.
Yes, it should have stopped. Like, him continuing on is actually stupid. We want to survive. We have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. I can't wait for 2 more lines. I know it. I have no choice but to just do it. He's gonna say one more thing. Go. He did it.
I can't believe. Oh my god.
Never mind, he did.
Oh.
Never mind, he did. He did say one more thing. But I checked the Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death was estimated to be around 12 noon.
Wait, so what the fuck? So did fucking Makoto decide to go to sleep at noon?
Well, yeah, after the
After plugging Alter Ego in.
I mean, it was stressful.
Like, well, time to go to sleep.
It was stressful. Wouldn't you think that was stressful?
I know, but I feel like it doesn't check out.
It does check out.
How many weeks have been here? He's never taken a nap.
Because that one, that was so stressful. He was tired. That checks out to me. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered a violent vomiting of blood. So poisoning.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
I'm pretty sure it'll be just as average. Because everything else was so easy to solve. This one will be honest to God. The only one that was hard was the Mondo one. I said it before. If I had no idea it was Mondo, we would never have found out it was Mondo. That one was
because they
actually
had
hard.
to because Kyoko had to fake him out.
Yeah, to do a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
But honest to God, if we didn't know it was Mondo, I would have never known who the fuck it was. I'm like, who the yeah. But every other case after that has been so fucking easy, my guy, that I honestly think that you bitches are brain dead. You bitches are the dumbest people that ever fucking existed, and it's honestly an insult to my intelligence that I was actually told that, oh my God, the investigations are so cool. No, they're not. They're actually so.
You know what? Also, I feel like this further proves why I feel like Kyoko probably was supposed to be the main character, and then they changed their minds. Because what is the point of her character? Like, I feel like we all know she's like the ultimate detective or whatever the fuck. When you have that kind of character in a murder mystery, why are they there if not to be the main character? You know what I mean?
I have no idea. I honest to God could not tell you why Kyoko exists. She's a character.
Yeah. The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Yeah, it's like a closed door. It's a closed room case. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
So if the door was blocked
You know
from the
what made me
inside,
think
then there was
just
no
that-
way in or out till we broke the window.
You know what just passed my mind? Remember the Residence?
The Residence?
Was it called The Residence? Yeah, it was called The Residence. It was the Netflix show set at the White House, and it was a murder mystery.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but this like made me think of like that entire thing. Like literally the entire show, I had no fucking idea how this was gonna play out. And it also was like a closed room, assumed to be a suicide scenario, and yet they were able to kind of misdirect and pull you this way and that way so well. Like that's in my opinion what makes a really good murder mystery.
Yeah.
All of the red herrings and
But
all of the
this one,
misdirection
in
and
my
all of- yeah.
yeah, but this one, in my opinion, is very clearly is because
Yeah.
because unfortunately, unlike Sherlock Holmes, unlike that one time in the Ace Attorney Chronicles, other than that one time in The Residence, this does not match those times because the way that this room is structured, there literally is no other way. So it has to be Sakura. All right, there's like zero escape, right?
In
In other words, this is a classic locker room murder. What did I say?
I mean, it's very obvious, Janice.
Yeah.
Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? Right before our very eyes like this?
Hey.
No, I do not.
Oh, also good night, Lore.
Good night, Lore.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
No.
You know what? Also, another reason why I think Kyoko was meant to be the main character and they changed their mind is because I feel like a lot of the media that is probably inspiration for this series, like Detective Conan, um, like I think the manga was called like Neuro. It was something like Neuro. Just like all of those like detective manga that came before, there's always a know-it-all detective character who systematically is solving the murder and then explaining it to the audience. And I feel like they started off with probably Kyoko being that, and then they were like, wait, this is too much like those shows. And also, there's no entry point for the player to investigate. So they made a character like Makoto so that he can investigate and be super lucky, and get through the game, like, how we are a player that is able to complete a game and have no, like, there's no dead end. You have to complete the game. And then Kyoko is just there on the side to kind of lead him here and there.
I literally don't care anymore because this is so fucking annoying and stupid.
Yeah. Are you curious to hear more about what a locker room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this type of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locker room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer
I know
commits his
exactly what that
crime.
means.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you said before.
Yeah. Then, through some special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. No.
So for that, all we have to do is check the door and see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the lock room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh.
In other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe? No, because
No,
Hina
we
had
have
to
all
go-
of 5 people.
Because Hina would have to have gone and get the people.
Right. Hina had to go get the 2 other people, and
Three
then the
other
3 of us
people.
were already here.
She did no. She had to get the 3 other people. She
Oh, yeah, I
physically
forgot, I
had to
forgot.
go get 3
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
That
and
no.
we all stood outside the door.
My goodness.
it's true.
And the 4th and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room.
In other words,
You know what, also, I feel like some of this is also just common sense, and sometimes Makoto is very smart, and sometimes he's really dumb.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Whenever she is around, he is useless.
They nerf Makoto.
Because he's actually really smart, and it pisses me off that she exists. That's why, like, I fucking can't stand her existence.
Right, like when he was
want her
investigating
gone.
by himself and Kyoko was like AWOL, he was like, oh yeah, let me investigate these bodies by myself. He did the whole investigation by himself. He got every single clue. He was like, oh, there's blood on the wheel, this and that, whatever. And then at the very, very end, Kyoko shows up out of fucking nowhere.
And then
is like,
random clues
hey,
come
let's
up out
look
of
at this
nowhere.
body. Yeah, let's look at the body that you already looked at.
and then very obvious things that Makoto should have seen.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just like I actively like, I know you guys like her. I actively fucking hate her because in my opinion she makes this game worse. She needs to go away. Kyoko is a very useless character. She needs to go away. She ruins the entire game. Like this, I don't need to know all this. I know it's a locked room. You know how I know it's a locked room? Because to open the door, I had to unlock it.
Yeah.
So all of these mean nothing to me. Just hurry up.
By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room.
It's just bad writing. It is, and that's the thing that pisses me off. I like Danganronpa, but they do treat you like you're stupid a little bit. Not a little bit. They treat me like I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm just sitting here like, I get it. Can we go on?
Which is
really
crazy
annoying.
because if you think about
Whoever's playing this
kind of
game
calls
would like
into
detective
question-
games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever liked this game would have liked detective games. They would have been doing the detective things. Like, they would know this. They would be into this. Why do we have someone explaining to me when to be a detective, you need to look for clues? And it's just like,
It kind of reminds me of this new trend that we're seeing where like books that are written for adults, but then it's written like it's for a child. So but there's X-rated scenes and cursing. Like for example, in this game, it feels like this game is made for a child.
It does.
But
I agree.
there's blood, there's murder, there's cursing, there's all kinds of raunchy shit. Like this is not for a kid, but it treats you like a kid. So who is this for? Because it's supposed to be for adults, but the writing is for a child.
Yeah. So Gordon says, I like Kyoko, but they should have just made Makoto useless like he's meant to be. He rarely has his moments of being smart. Just make him dumb. Please don't make my life easier. Or at least make it that they both assist each other. Because, like, they don't. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you're going to have both of these characters, can you, like, make them work together? Like, they're not working together. It really is.
Just have Kyoko not help at all and have her be investigating something else, like the mastermind. Like she doesn't help with the murders at all. Her sole purpose is to investigate the school itself. Or even adding to our Kyoko should have been the Kyoko spy theory. It would have added even more to suspicion if she didn't help with the cases at all.
And building
then
a
they would
friend
be like, why aren't you ever helping?
and then building a friendship with her would have been more worthwhile to get to, like, you know, get that trust to her to help investigate. It would have been better. If you're gonna have this as a character, can you make her useful? Like, to me, she's very unuseful. And like, again, I get it. Like, I know obviously people like her. And oh, by the way, I did see Guardian said that, you know, Danganronpa 2 has the same problem with the two other characters. So the same thing's gonna happen again and again and again. But it's just like,
I just feel like Makoto has to be the way he is because he is the player insert. So like, it's kind of impossible for him to be stupid because you're playing this game as, you know, someone who is doing a murder mystery game, a detective game. You can't, like, the kind of people who play those games do have that kind of thought process. So you can't really have like a character that won't investigate, or like it will make you even more frustrated. And then you have like the smart person, Kyoko, just feeding you information. So it's kind of like, it's like a double-edged sword. That's why I kind of feel like they kind of fucked up in that Kyoko probably was supposed to be the main character.
that's what Gordon's saying too. Like, Gordon's like, she feels like more of the main character, and I do agree with you. But it's just like, and like, that's why I keep saying it's unfair.
It's like one or the other. It's like either you have Kyoko be the main character, and Makoto's just a dumbass somewhere, like, but not the player character, or you have Makoto be the smart main character that's, you know, kind of lucky, and he's stumbling his way through shit, and Kyoko is not helping or there at all. Like, either she doesn't help or she's not a character. Like, she is removed from
And
the
I
game.
think that's my problem with her character in general, because like her being added is unhelpful. This whole conversation is unhelpful. The only way she's helpful is if she's the main character. Other than that, there is literally like, she makes the experience, and then she is like honestly the catalyst of all the bad writing. So it's very unfair of me to hate this character, but she is the person always saying the annoying things that bother me. Her and Byakuya and Toko. So it's just
because
like,
she is the creator's like mouthpiece.
yeah, exactly, and she's the smart one, but then make her the main character. It's your misogyny just be sneaking in. It's not. It's just that she is. Either make her the main character, like you guys are saying, or get rid of her. Like, literally holding my hand is pissing me off, and that's what she does. So she is the source of all my hatred, of all my anger.
I think, like I said before, I feel like I still like Kyoko as a character, but because she is the creator's mouthpiece, she takes on all of the issues with the story.
Yeah.
Because she is directly moving the plot line forward and causing all of these annoying, like, repeat moments. But, yeah.
It's really annoying. I really fucking...
Yeah. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locker room mysteries, those are the basics.
If you fucking spell this out again, Makoto. If he repeats it...
Oh my god, I did read it!
If he repeats it, I'm gonna need you to skip it, because
We're
I'm tired of
clicking
this. I'm tired of this. So there are 4 possibilities. Skip the next 4 panels. All right, then Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
Why is he asking her?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. Why is he asking her that? We didn't even investigate yet!
I see. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's very obviously a suicide. It's literally pissing me off that no one here is smart enough to figure that out. It's definitely a tough mystery. It's really not. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. It's like very easy for Sakura, if nothing less. Even in the anime, I was like, oh, this is a suicide. Like, it was very obviously that. Or
who the fuck else is gonna kill Sakura? She's gonna fucking... She'll punch you, and you're gonna have a hole in your stomach. Like, all of your innards are gonna go flying out.
This is so annoying. Okay, this looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Oh, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. I think it's poison candy. Or she, I don't know.
We know that she
ingested poison. Let's not say drink. Ingested poison. We just don't know how. So you gave that candy to Sakura. Did not need to say that part. She already said it. I found the... Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot it's me. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Okay, so you ate them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room.
You know, this whole time I was thinking, like, why the fuck would Sakura... I mean, yeah, why would Sakura kill herself if she's so worried about Hina and she needs to protect Hina?
You think it could be accidental?
But no, my brain went to... She believes that the reason that Hina got attacked was because of the unrest surrounding her.
Yeah.
She believed that she is the reason that Hina got into this fight and got hurt to begin with. So she just removed herself, then there wouldn't be that conflict anymore.
There could be honestly, there could be so many reasons. There could be so many reasons. Unfortunately, she's not here to explain. So
yeah.
I made sure no one else could get their hands on them. Have you eaten them? You really like them that much?
Cause, I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to take one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Oh, Hina, we never saw the sprite before.
Oh, her crying, looking forward.
Yeah, my baby girl.
Because all of them were her crying and like angry.
Mhm.
This was like the true cry.
But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina.
I remember this being like this case like maybe the most upset.
Why?
Because I liked Sakura, she was one of my like favorite characters along with Hina, and just like the entire situation just was really depressing.
Yeah. And what I think bothers me is like no one's taking accountability for what they did.
And like I kind of feel like, no offense, but like everybody else like died, but I don't know, I felt like I felt such an attachment to Hina and Sakura as characters that it just felt like it wasn't that it felt like such a sad way to go. It just was like the most upsetting for me.
I feel you.
Yeah. Like I mean like I think Chihiro is probably like runner up.
I think mine is probably continue, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Chihiro is runner up because I did like Chihiro and it was really sad, but I don't think it hit me as hard. But I think in this go around, like I did like Chihiro a little bit more. I think she was just like such a quiet character. We didn't really get much of her personality outside of kind of being a crybaby. Like at least in my first interaction with this game, so her death didn't hit me as hard. Like it still was really sad, but I felt like we had spent so much of this game with these characters by this point that this one really was like the most like ouch my heart. You know?
I think mine is still Mondo and Chihiro, and I add Mondo in there because I feel like both were so tragic in the so that I feel like I can't even say that Chihiro
I definitely
murder.
agree with
I think
you.
it's
I think
Chihiro
that one
and
was
Mondo
really tragic
because it's just so sad because Mondo, like, you know what I mean, like usually people we've seen people kill for like various reasons, one for survival, one because she believed that she was smarter than everybody, and then this one was just like, I hate myself so much that you are everything that I want to be, and it makes me hate myself even more, so I have to get, you know what I mean? It's just so sad. It's so sad when like the solution would have been to be friends. The actual solution to heal each other would have been to be friends, and it's just I don't know, that one really hit me. I think it's really, really sad. I understand like his angry impulses, the dysphoria of like, you know, your own self, your persona, and then just all of that. It really hit me. Like I still think it's so sad. I can't even like say just Chihiro. To me, it's Chihiro and Mondo. Like the whole situation is a tragedy, and this one just makes me
kind
angry.
of feel like the way that it happened too really kind of like hurt me, because I got the impression that Mondo really didn't have control of himself in that moment. It's almost like he had a mental break. And he, like, not that he blacked out, but he like kind of was overcome like with hysteria. And I almost want to believe that when he came out of it, he realized what he had done and was distraught.
I would believe that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was the person he was the closest with in this entire playthrough.
Yes, they were like kind of. I mean, he was close with Taka, but I also feel like his other best friend was Chihiro.
Yeah. So I feel like we always saw them together when we were searching for one of them. So
yes,
I
that's
feel
the
like
point.
I feel like it's so sad. I would agree with you. I feel like, and also it's just so overkill to like use a dumbbell with 4 fucking bars on them just to get rid of tiny little Chihiro. Such overkill. So I would agree with you that he did probably black out. So it's just like it's just so sad. Like to me, that one is so sad because like the obvious solution was just slipped away, and so upsetting. This one just pisses me off. This case pisses me off because like everyone fucking sucks.
Yes, everyone is treating it so bad. That's how I felt with the Chihiro murder, and I feel like this one's just gonna make me really angry. So let's just
Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's do our 3-hour investigation, you know.
Yeah. I hope that we're able to get through the investigation so next time we can just do the trial.
Hopefully, it's just not talk. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Chihiro was sitting on. Okay. Sakura. I said Chihiro. Oh my god.
Because we were talking about Chihiro.
Sakura was sitting on. Okay, the glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Yes.
So what I think happened is that Sakura drank the poison. She fucking got dizzy and hit her head, and then like knocked it. Like, you know, like she drank the shit, dropped the ball, like, oh, and then like stumbled and hit her head. You know, like.
Continue. Let's figure it out. This must have originally been a bottle. Okay.
But you know, of course they're gonna twist it like, oh my god, someone hit her over the head with a glass bottle.
I actually do agree that someone hit her over the head with a glass bottle. I don't think it's what you said. Because how does she stumble into something backwards while sitting down? The chair would have to move too, but the chair hasn't moved.
No, I'm not saying she stumbled into it and then like.
But
I think that she drank it and dropped the bottle.
But that it would mean the bottle will be in front of her, not behind her. The way that she's sitting.
No, I don't think that she was sitting at first. But there's vomit in the other, like on the other side of the room.
All right, let's go see the vomit.
So she did like. They said that she drank it and then vomited violently.
We don't know if she drank anything. There is nothing about drinking.
I'm just saying that's my theory of how.
Okay, well let's just keep looking. There's no point in making theories right now because we still have to go through everything. That's how mysteries are solved, Makoto and Kyoko. You can't just eliminate things before looking at them.
Did you read this?
Oh, there's something else on the ground near the glass. The wrapper, yeah. This is the figure. If it's the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure.
What is that like? In chess, it's a knight.
I think that's the knight. I don't know how to play chess, girl. You're asking the wrong person. I don't know. It's a piece. It's the horse. Can you look at those bottles up there?
Here.
There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf.
Oh.
And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma
Hey,
figure.
I was right. It was holding the chest thing.
Oh.
So
what I'm wondering is how did they get these figures inside the bottle? That doesn't matter, Makoto.
I want to know that too. What the fuck?
So
it's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Why don't you stop talking to Makoto and guard? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? I feel like there has to be a limit to how stupid we think the player is.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Okay.
There was no point of that conversation.
So sometimes I'll answer it for you, Janice. Sometimes the way they get those kind of models in there is that the bottom is actually sometimes not done and they actually weld it together and it's seamless. Or there is a trick to actually weirdly, I don't know how, I saw it done with an
I
egg.
always thought that it was disassembled and then
No,
they,
yes, no. The way they do a ship in the bottom, I'm trying to talk about this figure. I'm trying to talk about this figure specifically. Ship in the bottle, it is dismembered. They build it in the bottle. But for this figure, you can put a figure inside a bottle like that, but it's just kind of different. So I don't know. I saw this happen with an egg once. I don't know if they're going to do it here, but the way they did it with the egg was they put a match in. Hello, greetings.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. We are discussing how to put a figure in a bottle.
A ship in a bottle.
Yeah, but no, the ship is disassembled. Trying to talk about a figure.
Okay.
Well, welcome. Enjoy our Danganronpa ramblings. But the egg. So the egg. I forgot. Like, so they took a match. They put the match in the bottle. Then they put the egg on top, and because there's smoke in, it's getting rid of the oxygen. So it's sucking the egg in until the egg goes all the way in. Because
like, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, but the egg is like malleable.
Yes. So we don't know.
Versus
I don't
this
know.
hard
I'm
thing, yeah.
assuming that's how they did with the figure, but I don't really know. They could have just made the bottle around the figure.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but also the glass gets like fucking molten. So any like little plastic figurine would just be fucked.
Yeah.
Unless it was metal. Okay.
But yeah. I know with the egg, you can get something in a bottle, and the idea is like the it's sucking the oxygen out. So because of that, it's trying to seek oxygen somewhere, and it's, you know, from the cracks of this egg. So it's just sucking and making the egg like form in. So I know I like that. They most likely assembled the figure inside the bottle. I don't think this is a, well, I don't know. We're getting from Makoto's standpoint. It looks like it's just a formed figure already. But
or maybe it was like two pieces. Maybe it was like two, like it was like cut down the middle, and then they put two pieces in there, and then they fused them together, and like the glued them together.
Maybe. It doesn't matter, honestly. We're trying to figure out how this girl died.
Yeah. I feel like we got on a tangent here.
Yeah,
but
I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. I hope you are, Makoto. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground.
I think that we're missing one. Because there's the
rope, the pawn, the I don't know what that tower one is.
The tower one.
They've got the knight.
The knight.
And I think that's
the king queen.
We're missing one of the kings and the queen. Cause I don't know which one that one is.
Well, there was like the spiky one. I think the spiky one is the queen, and then the little hat one is the king. So when you
we have to go back. We have to go back. Because when you do classwork,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's usually quite the temperature, and I think it would melt and damage the figurine.
Yeah, because it's like molten sand.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like literally glowing. I only know this because I watched 2 seasons of Blown Away on Netflix. That's like the it's a glass blowing competition show.
I love your little niche reality show.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Continue on. The glass shards on the red shards of glass, which probably started as a bottle. Makoto. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Yes, Makoto. The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. Yes, Makoto. So I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. No, Makoto.
No. I want to touch this vomit. Wait a fucking minute. Okay, here we go.
There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? And okay, with the chess pieces, king is usually
the
cross on their head and the queen doesn't.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
what
we
I
need
was
to.
thinking.
Okay, so we
The
need to
one with the
go.
little...
We need to go back and look at those things again. 'Cause I forgot what they look like.
It might be. Wait, it might be in the Okay, here.
That's
Fuck,
too
it's so
far away.
tiny.
That's too
Okay,
far
okay.
away.
The one on the far right is definitely the king. I feel like that spiky one is the queen, but I'm not sure. The very first one is the rook. The second one is the castle. And then the knight is the one that's on the ground. Those are all the pieces, right?
That's a pawn. All the way to the left is a pawn.
Yeah.
You said rook. The one next to it.
Isn't the pawn also called a rook?
No, rook is its own piece.
Oh. But which one's the rook?
I think it's the one you're talking about, one right next to it. I don't know chess.
That's the tower one.
I don't
the
know chess.
castle.
Give me a second. Let me look at
Fuck,
chess pieces.
I
don't know chess pieces. They mean nothing to
What's
me.
the rook?
I look at people play chess. I'm like, wow, that's so cool.
I literally was gonna call that one the church.
It
so
is
I
the
know
rook.
that's
I was
not even
right.
the
No,
fucking right
Dennis,
one.
Dennis, I was
Okay,
right.
It is the rook.
So it's the
Okay.
pawn, the rook. What's the one?
Rook,
I can't tell what that one in the
queen,
middle
and
is, by the way.
It's like a spiky. I don't know. I think it's the queen. I swear to you.
By the way, the one all the way on the right is actually the king.
Right. That's what I was like. He had a little hat.
I can't tell.
Oh, okay. The one that's missing is the bishop.
Yes, you're right. Okay. We don't
I
know.
had to look up chess pieces.
I did too. I looked at it. I was like, what are these things? What? You got pawns,
Towers, horses. Yeah, we got the
We don't
we
know.
got the king, the queen, the church.
We got king, queen,
The church, the horse.
We got all the horses. I don't know chess. Okay, I looked at people play and I'm like, wow,
One
that's
of
so
these
nice for you.
days,
That's so nice
I
for
will
you.
learn.
What is a rook then? That tower looking one.
That's the tower. That's the church.
That looks like the house.
The castle.
The castle. Describing chess pieces as people who don't play chess.
Yeah.
Why is it so far away from where she died? Because this is where it happened, Makoto.
That's where she vomited.
That's where it happened, Makoto. That's why it's a poisoning.
Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. What's that? Wait a minute.
Creepy. Ew, who sit there?
Mhm.
Huh? The locker's open and they're on the inside is someone's creepy ass handprints.
Mhm.
It's a handprint?
That's cocaine. Why is it so powdery?
If only they had that kind of
Right? Oh my god.
help.
They need some recreational help in there.
Right?
Why?
What's a handprint doing there?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
Okay, so get everybody to get their hand. Measure their hand.
If it does not fit, you must acquit.
Right. And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked door was open. Don't you think? No, because Hina had to go get 3 people.
Yeah. The locked one does not work.
And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. No, because
No,
Hina
that
would have
literally
to.
can't happen.
That literally cannot happen. Hina had to be the one to go get all 3 people. She didn't
I
get
can
2
see
people.
that more if there was like, if this was the very first case and there was mad bitches. Like, how many people were there?
And then
Start with
yeah,
12?
and she yelled into a room of people and said, "Hey,
Yeah,
there's
like,
a murder."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
because
everybody, like,
you're not
shuffle
sitting there
in.
counting how many bitches there are, but you can
Yeah.
literally look and see that there's only 5 bitches
You
that
can
you have
count
to look
on
for.
one hand how many people are here. It's not really hard to keep track of everyone.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So the way I
So there's
think,
no-
so the way I think it
Mhm.
happened, by the way, personally, the way I think it happened was that she ingested poison, threw up near the magazine, went to sit down, but there was someone hiding there. They took a bottle, smashed it over her head, thinking that they can kill her, and they ran out. But she was dying, so she walked up, blocked the door, and then went back to die.
I don't know.
It seems the most plausible to me. I do not think that she hit herself, because how the hell did that get all the way over there and she's all the way over here? I don't think it's a her hitting herself situation. I think it's a her someone hit her.
I don't know what's going on with the locker, but yeah. I don't think that it's somebody.
I do think it's
I don't know.
somebody.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then what does this handprint mean? All right, those are for other things.
I can't click this?
No.
Okay, we did those two.
It looks like you have to
Oh,
look
let's
the
look
magazine.
at the magazine. Yeah. Maybe there's one missing.
That same shelf full of magazines. But if someone ran out, how did the doors get locked? I don't think that is the mystery, honestly. But yeah, I feel like, again, it's just a theory that I have. We don't have all the things, and the only reason I said that is because we have handprints. But I think that the bottle, it's Sakura. The bottle's not enough to do anything. You know what I mean? The bottle's not enough to do anything. So I think the person
To be like, that was a flesh wound.
I think the person did that thinking it would do something and ran out, but Sakura was fine. So she just got up and locked the door herself and then sat back down. But we have to look at the door first to like figure out like how everything was positioned. It's clearly someone was in here. There's fucking handprints. Someone was in here. If I remember this case, those doors can be locked from inside. Okay.
What doors?
I think the door to the room.
No, they said there is no lock on the rec room door.
Okay, well, let's just figure it
That
out.
was the very first thing, and then we were like, okay, there's a chair against the door. That's what's keeping it closed, and that's why they were able to like force it open.
All right. Well, again, we need more evidence. We need more things. There's no point of making theories halfway through. We need everything. That's it? Seriously? No one went to look at it. Wait, go all the way to the right. No, left. So sorry. I forgot my rights and my lefts. Go all the way.
Okay, it's like
Right there.
Oh.
Was that us? No, that wasn't us. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that to heart either. I know. I know, they were really weird about it. Hina even told me that I should get naked and rub my body with a towel vigorously. I don't know about that.
Oh my god, you're right!
I don't know about that, Chief.
Oh!
Not Sakura, wrong person. Hina told me that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, you said Hina.
Oh, I did? Okay. I don't know about that. That was no. Byakuya saying there like, God, I wish I were here earlier to get the Just fuck with
Just
the
to fuck
evidence.
with the evidence. That's
Okay,
what we were
thank you,
saying.
thank you. Oh my
That's
god.
what we were saying. That's why we're like, I don't understand why anybody would ever let this motherfucker near anything ever again after that first
Oh my
time.
god, I know he wants to fuck with this evidence just to prove that he's the super smart one.
Yes.
Oh my god. You missed our very long critique
Oh, we were
of
ranting.
several characters, the way the game is played. Cause like I watched the anime and I loved the game, the anime. But as I'm playing the game, it's just literally gnawing at me, and I wish I could go back to a time where my only interaction was the anime, because this is making me literally hate
It's
everyone.
frustrating.
It's very frustrating, and dumbing it, concising our complaints. This game treats me like I'm a 5-year-old who doesn't know how to read, and it makes me angry. but it's a mystery. It's a murder mystery for like teens, and I'm just like, I want to bash my head against the wall. God.
Okay, you got this part?
But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it, and it says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. What if someone messed with it? So she must have gotten this from the chem lab. I'm not saying someone here, but what if like someone before messed with it and it was never changed back, and they thought they were, ingesting, protein, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. Continue. We'll figure it out. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange.
Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can?
Shards of
Shards of
blue
that's you.
glass. They must be part of the window I broke from inside. But they're on top of the. But it's on top though.
Yeah, but they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
so
Makoto, I'll beat the shit out of you if you don't fucking.
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue. I'm not sure I see how. I will literally beat the shit out of you, Makoto.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Remember when we were investigating the last case and we literally went into the garbage can and we saw a used blood packet?
Mm-hmm.
And Makoto was like, that's none of my business.
Oh, Usa, Zen. I am Zen. I am not a woman with hate running through her veins. But like, he is that smart. Unfortunately, he is on the same level as Kirigiri.
Kyoko.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, I feel like.
Are you talking about Byakuya or Makoto?
Makoto. Makoto is on the same level as Kyoko, because we were talking about how Makoto is stupid earlier.
It's not even just Makoto. I think this entire game, everyone is fucking stupid.
I think the level of stupidity changes depending on what the game is trying to get you to do, or have what point come across. So
Yeah.
anytime we're doing anything outside of the trials, Makoto is dumb McDumb. And then as soon as the trial starts, it's like he fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh turns into who does he turn into?
I forget. He turns to super
forgot, yeah.
Makoto.
Yes. Like Yugi, he turns into fucking a different person and rises up and solves everything himself.
I mean, Byakuya is as smart as Byakuya is a fucking idiot. The minute that he said, no, they're all fucking stupid. None of these bitches are smart. Like, I'm literally looking at all these, they're all so fucking smart, all so fucking stupid. When Byakuya was like, I solved every cold case, and I was like, you literally fucking didn't, you fucking pretentious ass bitch. You are a fucking loser. to read. Be like, I solved
think
every
we
cold
stopped
case.
believing that Byakuya was smart when he fucked up the MO of Genocide Jack.
When he's like
this
he's
is
like the
supposed to
ultra
be his
fan.
favorite killer.
Yes.
Or like yes, and he couldn't even get that most basic thing right. Like if we are trying to misdirect people and do a copycat murder, why would you not do the one thing that Genocide Jack does?
Yeah. Makoto was about as smart as Celeste. Celeste is also a fucking idiot because the minute that the case started, I was like, she did it. It was literally like...
Well, I feel
She's
like they nerfed
idiot.
her for the case.
I know. Oh my god. Like
Yeah.
everyone is so fucking dumb. I literally hate everyone.
But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like smart characters become dumb. Dumb characters become smart. It's constantly like oscillating.
It's so annoying. As I'm saying, I'm
Because
getting
there were
this game.
moments where Celeste was smart.
Yeah.
She was able to come up with lies on the fly that were natural and coherent. But as soon as it was her trial, it was like she kind of was stupid. And not, well, some parts of her case were smart, but other parts were like,
So
all it takes is a little bit of thinking, and it's very obvious, like, the plot holes.
yeah. This game is frustrating me. I'm trying to be nice about it, but it's just...
Yeah. I want to click the go. Okay. Okay, finally say hi, Hina.
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them.
You know what I feel like during this case? We might have to fight Hina.
I think we might have to. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Okay, so here's the thing. Toko won't do it because she told Byakuya she wouldn't do it and she'd do anything to get laid. Byakuya won't do it because he's a pussy no matter what he fucking says. Hiro won't do it because Hiro is a pussy. So unfortunately,
He's also
they didn't do it.
stupid.
He's also stupid.
He's also stupid because you kind of have to, like, okay, it's very obvious that Sakura was poisoned.
It's very obvious.
You kind of have to know what
have to be
things
smart.
would be a poison in the cabinet to know what to use to poison someone.
You gotta be smart to
I
poison.
don't think he thinking.
Yeah, you gotta be smart and trickery to
Yeah.
poison. He ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Danganronpa is tough in this regard. I'm feeling it. It's really...
It's rough,
Oh,
buddy.
but Danganronpa 2 is better in that regard. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I keep hearing, but it's just like... Oh, it's real hard to get through this.
This was the testing ground.
And
it was enough
so bad.
to enter the I guess cultural zeitgeist. Like, I don't want to be like too like, you know, ooh, I know words. But I feel like this was like not a cultural reset, but this was like the first of its kind. It was really rough around the edges, but people loved the concept of it. Especially it came out during a time where it was kind of like the tail end of like the death game craze in Japan. And then from there it kind of like probably got better, but then I also hear that it kind of went downhill after too.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
They learned.
And the most important thing, dialogues aren't fucking slogfest of nothing. Okay, thank God someone else said it too. Because I was complaining about it, but I saw you came in and I was just like, let me not be so like a total bitch to someone who likes this game. I can say it now, thank you. I can speak my truth. I wanna slash half of this dialogue.
There's so many things that just there's no point in talking.
Then let me help you find out more. Okay. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Oh! Wow. I mean, even the pause, we were all like, wow. And they didn't say shit. Oh, you fucking bitches. You bitches. Oh, and they didn't say anything. That's crazy. All right, continue.
That's why Byakuya wanted to investigate.
Because he wants to fucking make sure that he doesn't...
He wanted to cover his tracks.
100%. What a bitch.
Mm.
God, I want to be blue skidooed into this game so badly so I can punch him in the fucking
Me
face.
too.
And listen, I know I'm gonna die.
I don't know if I want to stay.
I don't know. We're gonna have to stay. Being blue skidooed, we gotta stay.
Oh,
Actually, no, we can blue skidoo out. Isekai is where you stay. So if we blue skidoo, we can get out. But isekai, we can stay.
If you die, you go back to the real world?
You mean for an isekai?
Yeah. Do you get reverse isekai if you die in the
No,
isekai?
not all the time.
Fuck.
You don't want to take that
Okay.
gamble. But I'm saying
Aw.
is if I get in here, listen, I know I'm gonna die because the minute Monokuma comes, I'm punching him in the face too. But I just want to get one good swing on Byakuya and possibly rip off his dick. I need him to be emasculated. I need like permanent emasculation. Like I need everyone like I basically need him to never forget that I was there. Scar his face, rip out his eyeball, cut his ear off, like rip off his nose. I need something. He needs to know that I was there. That he can never unsee it. You know, like
I want him to remember the times where his ass was beat.
Yes. Ooh,
and shake in fear.
I can cut off his nipple. He can't replace that.
Oh my god.
That one is actually, I think, more like heinous, cutting off a nipple. I'll cut off his nipple, and then, like, you know, Monokuma will be annoying, and then I'll die.
Oh, cut off his nipple.
And then Monokuma will come in, and he'll say something fucking annoying, and I say, shut the fuck up, bitch. And then we go arguing toe to toe, and I kick him, and then I die. And it's just like, okay, I die. He's like a crazy girlfriend, which is... Well, now you see what happens when you fucking are mean to me when you break up with me.
Oh my god. Mr. Sidious is talking about oh god.
Oh yeah,
Hifumi. Oh my god.
Oh, we got the supercomputer. Let me fucking tell you how hard my cock is because I created a parasocial relationship with this computer because she was my god.
Forced to listen.
Oh yes.
No, seriously, we were ranting about how like you don't love this computer. You just wanted somebody to listen to you.
You're so pathetic. You're so pathetic. My goodness.
Yeah. But you know what? It's so funny because that definitely echoes to whatever is happening in today's world with the fucking AI chatbots.
But what I'm telling you is that someone needs, if you just bully them hard enough, they'll stop. Like that one lady who ruined her entire life with that Red Dead Redemption AI chatbot.
Oh my god, I didn't.
You don't remember that?
No, I mean I didn't remember that it was a Red Dead Redemption chatbot.
Yeah,
but maybe I remember the rest of the part.
In for a penny, I'm taking your pound. Yes, that's exactly how I am.
Basically, we want to torture Byakuya.
Yes, any way possible.
We would blue skidoo into this game just to beat up Byakuya and then leave.
Specifically blue skidoo because we can leave.
Yes.
I don't want to be isekai here. It's okay.
We're just gonna beat him up through the screen and then leave.
It has to be bad. Like I also want to hobble him. I want to like tie him to a bed, put a piece of wood between his leg, between his ankles, and then just like hobble him. Like I want.
You know, I would feel good if Genocide Jack got him.
Oh, that would make my day if Genocide Jack killed him. Oh, make my day. Unfortunately, that bitch makes it to the very end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I already said that. We already said this. That's in the next.
You did? Oh, okay.
What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Uh-huh. Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She says she left a note for each of them. She asked me to meet her in the rec room by noon. Whew. By noon, the Monokuma file says she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth.
Even more suspicious is they weren't even anywhere remotely nearby. Like you know, like let's say they did show up by noon and then left. like, wouldn't they be in the area? But no, they were like, I guess they were back in their rooms.
Well,
or
it
wherever the
was
fuck they were.
around noon. She may have come earlier.
Okay. Gotcha.
Telling you the truth, I heard her. Yeah. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force, even this never would have happened. Ew! I'm so sorry. Mr. Sidious said, at least this game isn't Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. That game is about a group of kids murdering adults, and the amount of sexual themes, my god. I fucking hate Toko. Like, literally, Toko is the bane of my existence. I really wish that there was a world where I could remove that character from existence. Like, no one will remember that character existed. So I think someone else even asked me, are you gonna play the third game? No. I will never play that fucking game. I don't give a fuck how much lore is in it. I will never play that fucking game. And it's not like
apparently they're
right
coming out with a fourth game.
Ugh. My goodness. I don't know how, because the very last game, like in the chronology, it basically is the end of everything. Like, they saved the day. So I don't know what the fuck a fourth one is gonna be about.
And isn't Despair Girls a prequel? So
no, Despair Girls is kind of like in the middle of everything.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's not like a different writer made it all four games. Oh my goodness, I hate this game. As Danganronpa 2, but with a different story. Ugh. Whatever. I'm not playing anymore after this, so it doesn't matter. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know.
Gotcha.
Hate it here. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her. No, Despair Girls is one of those middle of 2 and 3 where it also gets into the prequel anime in the third game. Listen, I'm never playing Despair Girls, so it doesn't matter.
we dislike Toko so much that we're like, I'm good.
I will skip an entire like lore
But you know
dump.
what? I will read the wiki.
Yeah, the wiki will tell me what happened. I'll skip to the very last paragraph and read the wiki.
Oh, in a different universe.
I don't think
I did see character art. So I know 1 and 2, but I don't know 3. I did see character art for 3, and I was like, huh? So that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, but I think number 3 is like the end of everything. Like that was what the second anime was. I don't know. Again, I never played these games. After this, I don't look good, Chief. I'm not gonna think I'm playing any more of these games. But this is Guardians. It's alright. I don't think anyone likes Despair Girl.
Really? Oh my
It's
God.
Toko. You want to have more Toko?
Okay, but apparently she's a fan favorite. So like, somebody liked that shit.
Yeah, it was a fan favorite when they were like 12 and they grew up when Despair Girls came out. They're like, wow, I'd rather die, actually.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And she asked him to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly.
Yeah, I was thinking they were gonna make us go talk to them. Okay.
We need to
let's
make
see.
the
We can look at
investigation
everything.
3 hours, Janice. Don't you know that?
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot he was there.
It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Yes, Makoto. As to what Kyoko and I... Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego?
Once again, what was the point of this? This is very common thinking.
I think the best is Danganronpa 2, even though the survivors are just a bunch of bums. Oh my god. Short story, Despair Girls is a third-person, over-the-shoulder shooter where you face off against a group of kids who follow Monokuma. It's also big Yuri game. That's why it's popular. I like the story premise of Ultra. The gameplay is nice change from Danganronpa 1 and 2, but the details in the game.
Third person over the shoulder shooter. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like way different than
they actually
the rest of the
perfected
games.
their fucking point and click nonsense. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Naturally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries.
I need
Man,
Makoto
Sakura
from...
looks mighty flat.
She
2D.
does! She does!
Oh my god. Let me see. The premise, blah, blah, blah. Like, why do you save on Hottie? That is Monokuma themed stuff.
Must be a game mechanic.
Maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. I mean, but that has to be like a crazy blow in the head.
I don't think so. I don't think that's possible, like we said before.
No.
Sakura is literally...
No,
yeah.
but no, that's what I'm saying. It's clearly
internal.
It's clearly what happened to her is poison, but getting hit in the head to vomit is possible. It's just it has to be so hard. Like so hard. And there ain't no way a bottle did that to Sakura. It would have to be like
it would break before it even hit that hard.
It would have to be it would have to be like with Sakura, not with a regular person. I mean, this would kill a regular person on hit, but with Sakura, it would have to be like one of those like those welding, like those hammers they use to nail down giant nails for trains, like you know those big ass hammers. It would have to be that to like smack her across the head.
I mean, this
is
is the same person who literally fought like a fucking battle android.
Yeah,
because that's what I feel like Monokuma is. Like, he's insane.
Oh, sorry, my English isn't my first language. What do you call toilet for kids? No, it is a potty. Like, it is, like, you're right.
You got it.
I just didn't understand what it was, but now I see it's a save mechanic.
Yeah.
So, like, I get it now.
You save on potty.
Yeah, you save on potty. I get it. You're correct.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
that I
you
didn't
got it,
understand the, like what? You save on a potty?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. All right, go.
Not a chance.
Be the worst version of yourself, Janice. Byakuya.
I love when I read it and then I just curse.
You can tell. I can tell when you're upset. You have to like
He makes me so angry. Like, this is not like, you know, I don't like... I've said this before, but like, I don't like mean love interest. Like, I like kuderes, but
I don't
feel like they're mean. I feel like
they're just cold, and that's very different. I understand what you're talking about.
I feel like they're trying to be mean, and you're like, yeah, you tried.
Yeah.
Ryaka is literally a bitch.
I don't like being mean to me is not gonna get me to spread my legs. I'm so sorry. It's a quick fist to your nose, like real quick, but it ain't gonna make me like get in bed with you. So sorry. I know, like that's weird thick concept for you, Byakuya. Not gonna happen.
It incites my sadistic side.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting.
Where did he even come from? We weren't even talking to you.
Because he wants our attention so fucking badly. He's a fucking
I
loser.
know.
My goodness.
He's a, what did we say he was? Tsundere.
He's a tsundere loser.
Yeah.
Have you seen the anime or not? I have. Wait, hold on. But honestly, it's less offensive that Future and Hope arc from Danganronpa 3. Have you seen the anime or not? I've actually seen, I've seen the anime for Danganronpa, the original one, and then that one where it had the, I think it was Future and Hope arc where it was like split between like the kids when the school was actually happening and then like the future when they were saving everyone. I did see that anime.
I only know 1 and 2. I don't know 3, but like I get the gist.
I personally like the anime, but that's just me because I don't like edgelord losers winning. So sorry, like I think the mastermind is an edgelord loser, and usually I would side with someone who looks like the mastermind, but they're such a fucking loser. Like seriously, I was like, oh my god, please get off 4chan. Like for 5 seconds, please. I'm gonna need you to get off 4chan. Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, not at all. No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. Did you want to make out with Sakura? But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Why did we have that interaction for?
I don't know.
There was absolutely no need for it.
However,
but for Sakura to have been killed.
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? I feel like it's the game, it's the creators telling us.
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed it to. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Wow, enunciation.
You know what I think happened? You know what I think happened? I have a feeling
that she was like.
I have a feeling the cause of death is a mixture between the candy and the protein shake.
I feel like I just remembered this very like I remember this outcome being a suicide and that every other thing was kind of a red herring. So that's my only reason why I'm like I don't think so, but there are like a lot of weird things. I think we just have to figure it out. What do you want? You're bothering me.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
God, I hate this little bitch.
I know.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
I just need somebody to like grab him by the hair and fucking like windmill him.
I need someone to like bang his head against the wall.
Okay. So you found out. Interesting. If you could see my face right now, you can imagine it.
I can't. It's just what's annoying to me is that, again, he's just trying to prove that he's like the smartest one in the room. But like he's not, because like,
He's
again,
not.
he thinks that if he just withholds information, he's able to solve everything. But like he
Mm-hmm.
clearly, if I'm investigating, I'll figure this out. He's like, oh, you figure that out. Ha ha ha. Yes, I would.
Wow,
I'm
you're smarter than you
investigating.
look.
I'm
Like,
investigating. Yes,
okay.
I would have figured it out. Anyone would have figured it
Right.
out. Then it's true.
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. This is like it's moments like this that piss me off because he had the nerve to say, well, I should be lit in on the crime scene because my life is at stake here too. But then he so easily withhold this information.
Because he wants to bring
What
it
is the
up.
difference?
Because he wants to bring it up to make himself. Everything is explained, in my opinion, of that he wants to be the smartest person in the room. So he withholds information so that he can bring it out of his ass to be like, this is why I'm smarter than you. See this? You didn't know that. Of course I didn't. You didn't say anything. Of course I didn't fucking know. You didn't say shit.
Okay. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? That's what I was thinking too. I was like, why would they show up if they're scared of her or think that she's like basically gonna kill them?
She didn't go see her.
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, he's having his, fucking PMS rant outbreak.
I saw Mondo coming out of the girls' changing room. Okay, asshole, why would you withhold such information when your neck is on the line? Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
it's because
he constantly is doing this shit.
It's because
like...
he wants to be the smartest in the room, and he's holding that information so that he can like just pull it out of thin air and be like, ha ha,
right.
I'm smart because I have this. Everything, in my opinion, can be answered by that. He wants to be smart, so he'll do everything in his power to make himself smart to the point that he will literally ruin all of the evidence just to prove that he knew the evidence.
But the crazy part is he never solves the case.
He never gets it right.
He only gets it halfway.
Because all he does is just look, cursory glance, and he's like, I already know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure if we go to trial, he's gonna say, Sakura got hit in the back of the head and that's what killed her. And it's just like completely ignoring the blood on the floor. You know what I mean? It's just like...
You know what also I think is his downfall too? Him and also Celeste, they think that they are above everyone and everyone else is like a sniveling idiot, whatever, one note caricature of whatever the personality is. And unfortunately, when you think that way about people, you kind of are a shit detective because you don't take into account all the things that could happen or all the ways that they might do something or might think or whatever. So he has all of these assumptions about people, and that holds him back from actually solving anything because he doesn't understand the true nature of people. And that was the same thing with Celeste. She assumed that everyone was a fucking idiot and they would never piece together her plan because she just assumed that everyone would go along with her, that Hiro was an idiot, and no one would like investigate anything.
Just imagine alternate timeline where they didn't believe his testimony because he tampered with the body and Mondo was set free because Byakuya was
that would be hilarious. He would be like, oh wait, and then everyone get executed along with him. He's like, wait, I was just playing, guys, don't kill me. Okay.
There's something else over
It
there.
looks like there's two things.
The
Yeah, there's
chair.
something on this chair.
The chair was shoved against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. My goodness, I cannot read. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door.
On the chair.
In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it.
Okay, thank you. Let's quickly look one more time. Okay, the door. Probably to exit.
We've done everything on this
We've
side.
done everything, yeah. Okay, to the door, because we have to go talk to bitches.
The door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only noticeable change is to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside.
Oh, you know what I think happened? I think that the drink was on the chair. And that's why the glass was on the ground first, and then the drink was on top of it.
That makes
'cause it got
sense.
knocked onto the floor, yeah.
That makes sense. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism used in the door. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Okay, thank you. Having examined both the door and the chair, I have no doubt the reason that the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. You're so right, Makoto. This kept the door knob from turning and the door from opening. Thank you. And there's no evidence of the door
Oh
or
my
chair
god!
Can you skip it? Skip it. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
How many times have we
Listen.
gone over this plot point?
Fucking hate this game sometimes.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Are you gonna make me do it again? Yeah, I think
Come on,
so.
let's go look at Sakura's body again!
For the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
You know, I would
Listen to
only appreciate this dialogue if it was chapter 1. But
Yeah.
it's chapter 4, he should already know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Girly Pop, do you want to end it here?
Yeah, we should. It's late. It's 11:30.
Those other two people probably went back to their room. Do you want to stand in front of someone's room?
Yeah, let's stand in front of somebody's room.
So who do you
So
think?
at least we know the next time we pick it up.
Who do you want?
Obviously, we're talking to Hero. Fuck Toko.
You know we have to talk to Toko at some point, right?
I know, but I'd rather start with a good point.
Start the day off right. All right, guys. I'm trying to not dislike this game. I'm really trying. But there's so many times that I can be treated like an idiot before I start having violent attacks. So I'm just happy that even people who come in agree, because it's just kind of frustrating having to go through the game and not be able to progress because you have to go through several layers of dialogue
That repeat the same thing
10
over and over again.
times.
Yeah. It's really frustrating because
I liked the anime. I really liked the anime. I
Yeah.
honestly wish that was my only introduction to the game, the anime. because getting into the game has made me almost hate every single character. Like, I can't find any redeeming qualities about anyone.
Sakura and Hina, though, we love them.
I do love Sakura and Hina. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I wonder if in Danganronpa universe you would have been you could have an ultimate ability like being a gambler or an affluent prodigy. Do you think there'd be an ultimate alcoholic? 1000%.
I would say yes, but also, if all these ultimates are teenagers, that would be illegal.
Well, there's an ultimate murderer, so I don't know about.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I feel like my ultimate would be ultimate complainer. I feel like
Ultimate hater.
ultimate hater. Yeah, ultimate hater. Just the hate in my bones is just too vast. I love being a hater.
Ultimate chismosa.
Oh, 100%. How about you?
Fuck.
There can be two ultimate haters.
I don't know. I don't know. You give me one. I can't even think. Ultimate napper.
Ultimate cat whisperer.
Ooh, that would be good.
You and your kitty.